St. Margaret Mary in devotion to the Most Sacred Heart of Jesus. Let's just listen to a few words of this great saint, St. Margaret Mary Alacoque, who God chose in the 17th century to receive the message of the Most Sacred Heart of Jesus. Jesus said to her, revealing His Sacred Heart, "Behold the heart that is loved so much and is only received in gratitude in return. Console my heart." There are three ways that we invite you to console the Most Sacred Heart of Jesus. Number one, Jesus said, "Come to me, all of you who are weary, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am meek and humble of heart. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. You will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." So come to visit Jesus present in the Blessed Sacrament. Because in the Blessed Sacrament, Jesus Christ is present in His body, blood, soul, and divinity. So He's present also in His Sacred Heart. Pope John Paul II said that the living heartbeat of the Church is the Blessed Sacrament, where the Sacred Heart of Jesus is truly present. Second thing we can do is go to Mass and to receive Holy Communion, but also make Holy Communions of reparation for sins against the Most Sacred Heart of Jesus. Sins that are related to the Eucharist and the Mass. Sins of those who do not go to Mass on Sunday. Sins of those who take the Lord for granted. Sins of those who go to Mass on Sunday and receive Him in the state of mortal sin, thereby making a sacrilegious communion. So making a Holy Communion of reparation is a great way to console the Most Sacred Heart of Jesus. And finally, Pope Francis, Pope Benedict, and Pope John Paul II are very insistent upon we as Christian Catholics of being missionaries. A missionary is someone who has received the good news into his heart, but he also wants to bring others. So, be a missionary and bring people to church. Bring people to the tabernacle. Bring people to the Blessed Sacrament. And bring people to the holy sacrifice of the Mass. If we do these three things, indeed we will console the Most Sacred Heart of Jesus.